My beloved child, look at me for a moment. Yes, you. Are you listening carefully? This is not just another voice passing through your day. This is a message that has found you for a reason. Nothing about this moment is accidental. Long before today, a blessing was being prepared in your name, and now the time has come for you to hear what heaven wants to tell you. My precious child, I have been waiting for this moment because the struggles you have carried, the tears you have hidden, and the battles you have fought in silence have all brought you to this very point. You may not realize it yet, but something is beginning to shift around you. The season of constant disappointment is coming to an end, and a new chapter is preparing to open before your eyes. I need you to listen with your whole heart. Do not rush away from these words. Stay here and receive them, because what I am about to reveal has the power to change the way you see your life. Every sleepless night, every unanswered prayer, every moment when you felt forgotten has been seen. Nothing has escaped my sight. Today is not just another ordinary day. It is a day filled with divine possibility. Heaven has heard every whisper that left your lips when nobody else was listening. Every time you cried in secret, every time you asked for strength when you felt weak, every time you wondered if your breakthrough would ever come, I heard it all. My child, there were moments when you thought your life was standing still. You looked around and saw others moving ahead while you remained stuck in the same place. You questioned your path. You questioned your purpose. Sometimes you even questioned whether your prayers were reaching me at all. But I want you to know something important. Delays are not denials. While you were waiting, I was working. While you were struggling, I was preparing. While you were wondering, I was arranging things that you could not yet see. The doors that seemed closed forever were not forgotten. The opportunities that appeared lost were not destroyed. The dreams that felt impossible were not removed from your future. They were simply waiting for the appointed time. And now, my beloved child, the atmosphere around your life is beginning to change. The weight you have been carrying for so long is becoming lighter. The confusion that clouded your mind is starting to clear. The answers you have been searching for are moving closer to you than ever before. What once looked impossible will soon begin to look achievable. What once felt distant will soon feel within reach. I know there were times when you felt completely alone. You smiled in front of others while carrying pain inside your heart. You kept moving forward even when every step felt heavy. You continued believing when there seemed to be no evidence that anything was changing. That faith did not go unnoticed. That perseverance did not go unnoticed. That courage did not go unnoticed. My child, your story is not ending in struggle. Your story is entering a new season. A season where opportunities will begin appearing where obstacles once stood. A season where peace will replace worry. A season where hope will return stronger than ever before. You have spent enough time looking at what is missing. Now, I want you to prepare yourself for what is coming. There are blessings moving toward you that you cannot yet see. There are answers already on their way. There are connections being arranged. There are opportunities being prepared. There are doors being positioned to open at exactly the right moment. The world may not understand what is happening, but heaven understands perfectly. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are being guided. And as you continue listening, I want you to keep your heart open, because what I am about to reveal next may explain everything you have been through and everything that is about to change in your life forever. My beloved child, before you move forward, I want you to understand something that many people never discover. Every challenge you faced was shaping you for a purpose greater than you could imagine. The pain was never meant to destroy you. The waiting was never meant to punish you. The struggles were preparing you for a season that required a stronger, wiser, and more faithful version of you. There were days when you asked, "Why is this happening to me?" You looked at your circumstances and could not see a way out. You watched doors close. You watched plans fail. You watched people leave. And each time it happened, a part of your heart wondered if your breakthrough would ever come. But my child, what looked like rejection was often protection. What looked like loss was often redirection. What looked like an ending was often the beginning of something far greater. I was guiding you even when you could not see my hand. I was carrying you even when you felt too weak to stand. Every step you took through uncertainty was bringing you closer to the moment you are standing in right now. Listen carefully, because this is important. The blessings that are coming into your life are not arriving by accident. They are the result of everything you have endured. The patience you showed when things were difficult. The kindness you offered when you were hurting. The faith you held onto when everything around you seemed uncertain. All of it matters. Nothing has been wasted. Not a single tear, not a single prayer, not a single moment of faith. My precious child, I know there were nights when your heart felt heavy. Nights when you stared into the darkness, wondering how much longer you could keep going. Nights when you wanted answers but received only silence. Yet even in those moments, heaven was working behind the scenes. While you were waiting, pieces of your future were being arranged. While you were doubting, opportunities were moving into position. While you were worrying, solutions were already being prepared. You could not see it then, but soon you will. There is a shift taking place around you. The energy of fear that once surrounded your thoughts is beginning to lose its hold. The confusion that clouded your vision is starting to fade. A new confidence is awakening inside you, and that confidence is not coming from the world. It is coming from the realization that you are being guided towards something greater. My child, there are people who gave up when things became difficult. There are people who stopped believing after one disappointment, but you kept going. You may have stumbled. You may have questioned yourself. You may have felt exhausted, yet you continued moving forward. That matters more than you know, because the people who continue walking through the storm are the ones who eventually witness the sunrise. And your sunrise is closer than it appears. Very soon, you will begin to notice changes. Small signs at first. Unexpected opportunities, encouraging conversations, doors opening where there were once walls, answers appearing where there were once questions. What begins as a small shift will grow into something much larger than you expect. The season ahead will require you to trust more than ever before, not because you are weak, but because your future is bigger than your current understanding. There are blessings prepared for you that your present circumstances cannot explain. So do not measure your future by what you see today. Do not measure your potential by your current limitations. Do not measure your destiny by your temporary struggles. You were created for more than survival. You were created to grow. You were created to overcome. You were created to shine. And now, my beloved child, as this new chapter begins to unfold, there is something even more powerful that you must hear. Something that could completely change the way you look at the opportunities, relationships, and blessings that are about to enter your life. My child, your turn is coming. The waiting season is teaching way to the receiving season. The struggle season is making room for the growth season. The uncertainty season is preparing you for the season of clarity. Everything has a purpose, even the moments you did not understand. The challenges you faced were strengthening parts of you that comfort never could. The setbacks you experienced were teaching lessons that success alone could never provide. Every chapter of your life has been building towards something greater, and now you stand at the edge of a new beginning. You may not see the entire picture yet, and that is okay. You do not need to know every detail before taking the next step. You only need enough faith to keep moving forward. My beloved child, there is power in your thoughts. There is power in your words. There is power in the choices you make each day. What you focus on begins to shape the direction of your life. This is why I want you to stop giving your attention to fear. Fear will tell you that nothing can change. Fear will tell you that your best days are behind you. Fear will tell you that your dreams are too big and your circumstances are too difficult. But fear is not telling you the truth. The truth is that your future has not been written by your struggles. The truth is that your current situation is not your final destination. The truth is that you are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you realize. Every challenge you have overcome has prepared you for what comes next. Every lesson you have learned has added to your strength. Every step you have taken has brought you closer to this moment. And now, my precious child, something remarkable is happening within you. A new confidence is awakening. A new vision is forming. A new determination is rising. You are beginning to see possibilities where you once saw limitations. You are beginning to believe that your life can become more than it has been. Hold on to that feeling. Protect it. Nurture it. Because the faith growing inside you today will become the foundation of the blessings you experience tomorrow. The chapter ahead contains opportunities you have not imagined, doors you have not yet seen, and answers you have not yet received. But before those things arrive, there is one final truth you must understand. A truth so powerful that once it settles into your heart, you will never see yourself or your future the same way again. My beloved child, if you have stayed with me this far, then your heart is ready to receive what comes next. There is something I need you to understand, something that can transform the way you see your life forever. You have spent too much time believing that your value depends on what you have, what others think about you, or how quickly your dreams become reality. But that was never the truth. Your worth was never determined by your struggles. Your identity was never defined by your setbacks. Your future was never limited by your past. You are far more powerful than you realize. There is a light within you that no disappointment could extinguish. There is a strength within you that no obstacle could destroy. There is a purpose within you that no delay could erase. For a long time, life has tried to convince you that you are less than what you truly are. Difficult circumstances whispered lies into your mind. Failures tried to make you doubt yourself. Rejection attempted to convince you that you were not chosen. But my child, listen carefully. You were never rejected by your destiny. You were never forgotten by heaven. You were never abandoned by the plan prepared for your life. The truth is that every experience has been shaping you into the person you were always meant to become. Think about everything you have survived. Think about every challenge that should have stopped you but didn't. Think about every moment when you felt weak but somehow found the strength to keep going. That strength came from a place deeper than your fears. That strength came from the purpose that lives inside you. And now that purpose is beginning to awaken in a way you have never experienced before. My precious child, there are gifts within you that have not yet been fully revealed. Talents waiting to be expressed. Ideas waiting to be discovered. Opportunities waiting for you to step forward with confidence and claim them. The next season of your life is not about merely surviving. It is about stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. It is about walking with confidence instead of fear. It is about expecting possibilities instead of expecting disappointment. It is about recognizing that your future can be greater than your past. I know there are moments when doubt still tries to enter your mind. Doubt may tell you that nothing will change. Doubt may remind you of every mistake you ever made. Doubt may try to pull your attention back toward old fears. But doubt has no authority over your future. Your future belongs to the choices you make today. Your future belongs to the faith you nurture. Your future belongs to the courage you show when you continue moving forward despite uncertainty. My beloved child, a shift is taking place within your spirit. The version of you that constantly questioned your worth is beginning to fade. The version of you that feared every obstacle is losing its control. In its place, a stronger version of you is emerging, a wiser version, a more confident version, a more hopeful version, a version of you that understands that challenges are temporary, but purpose is permanent. And as this transformation continues, you will begin to notice something extraordinary. The opportunities around you will start looking different. The possibilities will seem larger. The doors that once appeared closed will begin to reveal hidden openings, not because the world suddenly changed, but because you changed. You are beginning to see yourself through a new perspective. You are beginning to believe again. You are beginning to trust that greater things are possible. And that belief is about to become one of the most powerful forces in your life. Because what is coming next is not just another opportunity. It is not just another season. It is the beginning of a chapter that has the potential to redefine everything you thought was possible for your future. And what I am about to reveal next may be the most important part of this entire message. My beloved child, now we have reached a moment that your spirit has been preparing for all along. What I am about to share with you is not simply another message. It is a reminder of a truth that has always been present, even when you could not see it. You have been searching for signs. You have been searching for answers. You have been searching for reassurance that your efforts, your faith, and your perseverance have not been in vain. And today, I want you to understand this with complete clarity. Nothing you have gone through has been wasted. Every lesson carried a purpose. Every challenge carried a hidden gift. Every delay carried a deeper preparation. Even the moments that made no sense at the time were guiding you toward a future greater than you imagined. My precious child, there were seasons when life felt unfair. Seasons when you gave your best and received little in return. Seasons when you invested your heart into dreams that seemed to drift farther away instead of closer. Yet through all of it, something remarkable was happening. You were growing. You were becoming stronger. You were learning wisdom that cannot be taught through comfort alone. You were developing patience, resilience, and understanding. And those qualities are now becoming part of the foundation upon which your next chapter will be built. Listen carefully. The opportunities that are approaching your life are not arriving to rescue a weak person. They are arriving because you have become strong enough to handle them. The doors that are opening are not random. The connections that are forming are not accidental. The possibilities that are appearing are not coincidences. They are responses to the growth that has taken place within you. My child, many people spend their lives waiting for a miracle while ignoring the transformation happening inside themselves. But true change begins from within. When your mindset changes, your actions change. When your actions change, your results begin to change. And when your results begin to change, your entire life can take a new direction. That process is already underway. You may not see the full picture yet, but pieces are moving into place. The confidence you have been building is preparing you for new opportunities. The wisdom you have gained is preparing you for bigger responsibilities. The courage you have developed is preparing you to walk through doors that once seemed impossible to enter. You are closer than you realize, closer to clarity, closer to growth, closer to peace, closer to opportunities that align with your purpose. My beloved child, I want you to release the belief that your best days are somewhere behind you. Your story is not defined by what has already happened. Your story is being shaped by what you choose to do next. There is still so much ahead of you. There are goals waiting to be achieved. There are relationships waiting to be strengthened. There are experiences waiting to be lived. There are dreams waiting to be pursued with renewed determination. The future is not asking you to be perfect. The future is asking you to be willing to believe again, willing to try again, willing to trust yourself again, willing to keep moving forward even when every answer is not yet visible. Because the moment you stop letting fear control your choices, a new world of possibilities begins to open before you. And now, my precious child, we are approaching the final part of this journey together. What comes next will bring everything into focus and reveal the message that your heart has been waiting to hear from the very beginning. My beloved child, if you are still here listening, then these final words are meant for you. Through every part of this journey, one truth has remained constant. You have never been alone. Even in your darkest moments, there was hope. Even in your hardest battles, there was strength. Even in your greatest uncertainty, there was a path forward being prepared. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect on everything you have heard. Think about how far you have come. Think about the obstacles you have already overcome. Think about the person you have become through every challenge, every disappointment, and every victory. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are wiser, you are stronger, you are more capable than you realize. And most importantly, you are ready for what comes next. My precious child, the future does not belong to fear. The future does not belong to doubt. The future belongs to those who continue moving forward with faith, courage, and determination, even when they cannot see the entire road ahead. That is who you are becoming. The chapter ahead of you is filled with possibility. New opportunities will appear. New lessons will arrive. New experiences will shape your path. Some moments will challenge you. Some moments will surprise you. Some moments will bring joy beyond what you expected. Welcome them all. Every step has a purpose. Every season has a lesson. Every experience contributes to the story you are writing with your life. My beloved child, remember this whenever challenges appear again. Your circumstances do not define your destiny. Temporary setbacks do not determine your future. Difficult seasons do not erase your potential. The power to keep going lives within you. The courage to rise again lives within you. The ability to create positive change lives within you. Never underestimate what can happen when you choose hope over fear, action over hesitation, and faith over doubt. There will be days when progress feels slow. There will be days when questions remain unanswered. There will be days when the destination seems far away. Keep moving forward anyway, because growth is often happening even when you cannot immediately see it. Because opportunities are often being prepared before they become visible. Because the next breakthrough is often closer than you think. My precious child, I want you to carry this truth with you wherever you go. You are not defined by your past mistakes. You are not limited by your current circumstances. You are not confined by the opinions of others. You have the ability to learn, to grow, to adapt, and to build a future that reflects your highest values and deepest purpose. The story of your life is still being written. New chapters are waiting. New victories are possible. New beginnings are always available. And as you step into the days ahead, choose gratitude for what you have learned, courage for what you must face, and hope for what is yet to come. Hold your head high. Trust the journey. Believe in your ability to overcome. Continue becoming the person you were created to be. And whenever you wonder whether you have the strength to keep going, remember this. You have survived every difficult day that brought you to this moment. You have overcome challenges that once seemed impossible. You have carried burdens that would have caused others to give up. That strength is still within you. That light is still within you. That potential is still within you. Now go forward with confidence, peace, and purpose. Your next chapter is waiting, and it begins the moment you decide to take the first step. My beloved child, take a moment and listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is something your heart has been waiting to hear for a very long time. The changes that are beginning in your life are not random. They are not coincidences. They are signs that a new season is unfolding before you. For so long, you have focused on what was missing, what was delayed, and what seemed impossible. But now, I want you to start looking at your life through a different lens. Look at how far you have already come. Look at the battles you survived. Look at the storms that failed to break you. Look at the strength that grew inside you while nobody was watching. My precious child, there is a reason you are still standing. There is a reason your story did not end during your hardest moments. There is a reason you continue to feel a spark of hope deep within your spirit, even after everything you have endured. That hope is not there by accident. It is there because your journey is far from over. There are opportunities moving toward you that you cannot yet see. Conversations are taking place behind the scenes. Circumstances are shifting. Paths that once seemed blocked are beginning to open. The things you thought were permanently out of reach are slowly moving closer to your reality. I know there were times when you felt overlooked. You watched others receive opportunities while your own prayers seemed unanswered. You wondered if your turn would ever come. You questioned whether the breakthrough you dreamed about was truly meant for you.